grace and distance with the crew. This is Mr. Cat and Sugar Ray riding through.
But you forget some of the things that this man has said to really go against the grain and challenge thought fearlessly. For example,
wait till I get my money right.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Christian here, Heart and Hustle, empowering you guys to live a kick-ass life. In this week's video, I just wanted to talk about airbrushing as something that I do as a side hustle, and just kind of riff on what life is as a hustler, as a creative artist and entrepreneur. First and foremost, thank you, Pastor Junior, for having me, for hiring me to do some airbrushing on your gorgeous car, 1954 Chevy Belair, super dope ass ride. And so I've been going to the Cars and Coffee, and that's where Junior had met me. He said, you know what, bro, I kind of dig what you're doing. What, you know, would you be able to drop a little something? And we went back and forth, obviously, between looking at all these amazing cars and everything that's cracking. And so we took some pictures, and this is what I kind of roughed out for him at the spot, on the spot live. And so I kind of did it quick. He did it. He dug what I did, and he was like, all right, bro, I'll take it down to your shop. And this is some of the process, you know, we're taping it off and stuff like that. And really, this gives me a chance to, like, if you're looking for a side hustle idea, airbrushing is a great place to start. Airbrushing is super easy to get into, and shout out Coast Airbrushes. They're my suppliers in the city of Anaheim. Coast Airbrush, they're fucking dope. Tell them that Heart and Hustle sent you. And they have everything as far as like paints, airbrushing. If you ever get a chance to go down there, it's like you're going to one of the dopest galleries in the world as far as like custom artwork on cars and bikes and boats, helicopters. If you go all the way to the back, they got this super sick like museum. I was excited to go there when I was a kid, so that's super dope. And so here it is. This is what we were able to get down. This is like a sample, and what was the result of the airbrush of the pinstripe. We did that on the hood, over the fenders, on the hood ornament to make it kind of swoop. I had that I like that swooshy kind of feel, and that I'm real happy. As far as the airbrushing, like I was like thinking like, fuck, dude, I don't want to go straight to airbrushing on his car. I'm gonna have to work out the kinks, and so I decided to do like 3 canvases on the side, like, as you know, let me work out the details here. And I mean, I'm pretty stoked. I'm really happy with the way it came out. And just those canvases, the way they came out, it was a lot harder than I thought it was. And this is probably the most complex pieces that I've ever done, like ever. But I'm super stoked that I had to push past what I thought was possible as far as my skills and abilities. And you know what? I'll be honest, I fucked up the first couple times to what I think I fucked up. Other people would look like, oh man, that looks pretty good, but I know the difference. And I know, you know, when you see something that's like, whoa, that's when you're like, oh hell yeah. So we just kept chipping, and he said, bro, give me a Bible. And I said, bro, you want a Bible or you want a Bible? And really, we came up with something that was really, really, really beautiful. And altogether, shit, we got up there in maybe 40, 50, 60 hours, closer to like 50 or 60 hours is what we ended up doing on this project. So I'm super happy, but it goes back to the same. It goes back to he trusted me because the way I structured, the way I presented, all the work that I've done before that has allowed him to see like, okay, this fool knows what he's doing. He's not just learning on my car. For all you hustlers out there, that's the foundation of what you want to do before you're doing it, is start practicing really hard shit that's super fucking dope. That way, when you get the opportunity to do it, you're already kind of semi-versed, and then you still work out a few kinks, and then you move into action to putting in work on those amazing projects. But it goes back to start now. Start practicing whatever, bro. Baking, woodworking, metalworking, building cars, building computers, bioengineering. It doesn't matter. Like, you have to be good and dope, and that's where you have to go back and figure out, okay, what's dope for me, and then you just sit there and do that. Like the things that I'm doing right now with a razor blade on his car is gnarly. Like if you would have told me at one day that I would be taking brand new razor blades to these like 80, 90, $100,000 cars, I'd have thought you were crazy. But because I think, fuck no, that's the thing I need to learn to do to get the skill to produce the result that I want to deliver to people. And it's like, fuck, if that's what it takes, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. And thank God that I've been blessed by God that allowed me the patience and the understanding. Like I said, bro, I fucked up plenty of times before, but you fuck up on things that you have laying around that you're not gonna ruin. And then once you fuck up there, you refine the technique to come in, and now you got that steady hand. Now you got that flow, baby. Now you got that little flow that you could just, it cuts like butter on hot popcorn. You know what I mean? Like that's the name of the game. I don't know about you, but I'm stoked with the way it came out. I'm happy with the process, and I like that I'm able to share this with you and hopefully inspire you. Maybe you don't want to do airbrushing, but the technique is the same. The routine is the same. The goals are the same. Like, let me take this thing and see how far I can push it. And then you gotta make calls. Then you gotta talk to people. Then you gotta let them know that you're offering your business. Then you gotta tell them, then you gotta develop your pitch, like, yo, it's this and this, and this is why I'm dope, and this and this, and this is how much it's gonna cost, and this is how long it's gonna take me to do it, and this is how long I can, and this will be the date that we deliver, and this is the guarantees that I have, and you know, if there's any hiccups, I'll keep you posted, because this is life, and life always comes up. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 2 and 3, but it turned out to be 2, 3, 4, and 6. Plus the 5 is getting sent in like in a week and a half. So it's a lot of variables that come into play once you start doing it. But bro, this is what I always thought every time I got a job and I was doing the work for the company. I thought, fuck, man, if I just, every time that I quit my hustle, and those of you guys that have seen the video, the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the apple, this is what I mean. My company would give me good 3 months, 6 months, a year, but it wasn't growing as fast as I wanted, and then I would quit. And then I'd go get a job for security, because I'm a little broke. Because I'm, you know, big fucking deal, we're all broke. But not all of us are achieving or climbing for greatness. And that's what would happen. Every time I would get a job, I would be phenomenal. The first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even up to a month. But then I would have that nagging thing like, fuck, bro, if I just work this hard, this disciplined, this focused, and this not time wasted on my route, if I work this hard on my stuff, then it would produce, bro. I know it would. And then I would quit and I'd go back. And then the same thing. And I wish someone would have told me, just stick with it, bro. Link in the description for the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the apple. So, yeah, man, I'm super stoked. ¿Qué onda, güero? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, if someone would have told me that, I would have had the little more patience to pursue the thing for another month or 2 months or 3 months, that they said, you know what, keep chopping, keep handing out cards, keep making out calls, keep going to car shows, keep drawing, keep sketching live, and it will pay off. People will start to reach out. But I would be scared. I had no faith. And that's what happens when you have no faith. You give up too soon. So definitely put more faith in the fact that the thing that you're doing will work if you make it work. If you sit there and do the work that it takes to make that thing work. I mean, look at the airbrush, look at the pinstripe. I'm one of the last pinstripers floating around the United States, and I'm happy and I'm grateful that I'm gonna be the one that carries it forward into the future in the United States of America. And I'm happy. I'm stoked with the way that came out, as far as like the pinstriping and even that picture, bah! That's a dope picture, man. I'm really, really happy with the work that's being produced. And I'm happy because I stuck with it long enough this time that it's producing the results that I want, allowing me to step on a higher tier, to have a better I see. I see what, oh man, it's about to go down. This is what I mean. You standing on the shoulder of giants. You're standing on the shoulder of all the people that came before us and allowed us this opportunity to be at the level which we're competing. And thank you to everyone that's tuning in. I love you guys. I really, really do, because we're Heart and Hustle family, man. And I'm so appreciative that you coming and hanging out with us. Shout out Pastor Jr. for dropping off his beautiful 1954 Chevy Belair. Thank you, sir. And if you guys want to hear a conversation that Pastor Junior and I had. I wanted to talk to him about life, and we did a video call. We recorded it. I'll drop that also, link in the description, or I may just I'll just attach it to the end of this video. And for those of you guys that just want to hear some deep, beautiful conversation about life, hustle, success, God, and always doing things in the name of God, stay tuned and go check out the video. And thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to press like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It's because of people like you that I continue to put these videos out, because I know you guys appreciate this information. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.